We are now live. Okay. So, last we left off, Micheal, exploring the dungeon of the Mad Mage, has made it to the 9th level and discovered a wizard academy. Finding something
I'm
fishy.
back. I had left to get my eggs.
Well, you after finding the Wizard Academy, you've been kind of trying to investigate the place. Not liking the energy that's going on here, and yeah, we last left off when you were talking to a mind flayer who was trying to get you to help him kill one of the other students. And since you decided to abstain from that, he is attacking you. So, I believe it is time to roll initiative. Just to make things a little bit more tense. And so you can hear what music I'm using.
Ken.
Nice. Okay. Get this guy pulled up. Okay, well. He is going to roll his initiative. Wow. Okay. So, he is lunging to attack you. What do you do?
Well, let me get my sheet up real quick. So I need to see what my resource. Oh wait, I've already taken a full long rest, didn't I?
Yeah, you have.
Yeah. What do I know about mind flayers?
They like to eat brains.
And he has no way to really do much to me with his since I'm immune to psychic.
That is true.
And I hit him really hard with my stick.
Okay.
No need to go out, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make your attack roll.
Hit.
Oh yeah, definitely a hit.
He should have got me when I didn't have my armor on.
I know, right?
Blitz me while I was wake me up in the middle of my sleep.
Uh-huh.
That's 9 damage.
Okay. Okay. Well.
So he lunges at me, and what happens?
He lunges at you. He is going to attempt to grapple you. Oh, well, he's going to attempt a tentacle attack at you. 25 to hit. Do you take it?
Sure.
Okay. You do not take the psychic damage from the tentacle attack, but you are grappled. And I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. I don't think. I think you'd still be immune.
Yeah, mind blank.
Yeah. So, you're still grappled.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's his turn.
Yeah. Did he do any damage?
No, he didn't do any damage because his tentacle attack does psychic damage.
Well, I hope he has spells. We are in a wizard school.
We are in a wizard school.
5 plus. That's 18.
18. He is going to shield.
Okay.
Let me see here.
He has advantage on all attacks since I am grappled, right? Or does that just mean I can't move?
He does not have advantage on attacks.
He would need to restrain me. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see here. Well.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
I am gonna move here though.
Okay. Well, while you're grappled, your speed is 0.
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Let's see here. I'm double checking what his
He's taking on the giant.
Yeah.
He's regretting it, I'm sure.
Okay. I need you to make a strength saving throw as he is casting a 5th level spell.
Okay.
Do you let it go through? That is also.
That's a point. You know what? Yes.
Okay, make your strength saving throw. Well,
I want to see what he can do. Yeah, it's funny. I'm more afraid of 4th level than 5th level.
He fails. So you succeed in the strength save, and you're not restrained.
What did I feel like was about to happen?
You felt like he was trying to grab onto you with his magic.
Oh. So he grabs on with sort of a like he's trying to grab onto me like with a whole person or something.
Kind of, something like that.
And I just threw it with
Shrug it off.
my will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With your
I do it
strength.
with my will, but it looked, yeah, my muscles.
Mm-hmm.
My turn.
Yeah. That
Miss.
misses. Let's see here. Well. Hmm. Okay. He is instead going to drop that spell and cast a second level spell. Do you let it happen?
Yes.
Okay. His form gets hazy, and as he keeps onto you. He casted Blur.
Yeah.
It is your
My
turn.
turn.
Yep. Roll with disadvantage to hit.
10.
That's 11 plus what total?
Huh? It's 11 plus 11 plus 2.
11 plus 11 plus 2?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just double checking. But yeah, you definitely hit.
10 damage.
Okay.
What? So he casts a blow with the spell, and I just sort of swing at him, and he still feels like he had to put in a lot of effort to dodge and weave.
Yeah. And due to that hit, that spell is gone. So.
So he casts blow. I cast stick.
and stick one. Okay. He is trying to hit you with a third level spell.
Yes.
He casts lightning bolt.
All right.
Dexterity save.
Yeah, I'm gonna save, and I'm probably gonna save, but also I'm resistant.
Mm-hmm.
That's 11 plus 9 plus I think 3, so 14.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry. 11 plus 3 makes 14, and then plus 9 makes 25.
Mm-hmm.
23.
Yeah. So
8
that's
damage.
8 lightning damage.
He realizes that
He's like,
this
oh
is a. He
shit.
realizes. He realizes this is not a. This is a boss monster.
Yeah.
This is not a normal adventure.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's your turn.
You know, it's at this point that my enemies usually realize that they fucked up.
And he's beginning to realize that he did fuck up.
18.
He is going to cast shield again. Um,
Does he have dispel? Does he have dispel magic?
No, he doesn't. And
That would probably have actually saved him, or
that,
maybe have
that might
given him a chance.
have given him a chance. But instead, he's going to cast a second level spell. Do you let it through?
I'll let it through.
He goes invisible.
Mm-hmm.
And you can still see him.
Mm-hmm.
And he moves away. Do you choose to attack?
Yeah, I attack with opportunity. Well, not opportunity. Yeah, opportunity attack.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
That's 8 damage.
It's like now even more realizing he's screwed. Um, Wow. Hmm. Okay. Well, he's still running. Object interaction.
20,
25.
25.
Okay. That's his turn.
Oh, could he not dash?
He used his
Oh, he
action to
used
cast a spell.
invisible. Yeah.
He
5,
thought
10, 15,
casting
20,
invisibility
25,
would
30.
stop you from being able to attack him and keep you from seeing where he went.
I'm going to move 30 feet, and then I'm going to attempt to grapple him.
Okay. He needs to make a roll
13.
2. He just fails, so he is grappled. You ain't going nowhere, brother.
Pretty much. It's not that I hate mind flayers, but I I needed an excuse. Maybe I do. Maybe I am a bigot against mind. Well, what do you do with mind flayers? They just,
Mhm.
in order to live, they have to cause suffering.
Uh-huh.
It's really hard. Ah,
Okay.
they're not like black dragons or
Yeah.
or any of the chromatic dragons.
Mhm.
They can't.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's my turn.
That is your
He
turn.
didn't cast Misty Step, so I'm gonna assume he can't cast Misty Step.
Yeah, well. Um. Realizing his position. Um. He's going to send another lightning bolt your way. Are you going to dispel it? Or
No,
counterspell? Okay.
no. That's 16.
Yeah. Even with a natural 1, you would have saved. Um,
6 damage.
yeah, 6 damage.
Hmm.
You hit him.
10.
He's beginning to look bloodied.
So I got a hold of him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In order to grapple, do you normally need a hand free?
At least 1, yes.
I just realized I probably shouldn't be able to be grappling because I have a shield and staff.
That is true. Hmm.
I've been doing it the whole time though. Oops.
Oops. That is a point.
Um, we can retcon it now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, last one I would have hit him when I got up to him. Can I do that too?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's still free. 10, another 10 damage. So yeah, he's just trying to run away from me, I guess. And good luck with that. My constitution is
That was a 19 total to hit, right?
something like that.
He cast
20.
shield. Oh, wait.
It
20?
was 20.
20? Never mind then. Yeah. 10 more damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. since he is free. 5, 10. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Not gain damage.
15, 20, 25, 30. And he is casting another spell. And that is his turn.
10, 20, 25, 30. What happens?
Well, before you can get there,
Mm-hmm.
you find. Let me see here.
What do I find?
You find. Okay, now you find that you run into a invisible wall that is blocking the entire passageway.
Oh, invisible?
The wall is invisible, but you can feel it.
Right heel?
Yeah.
Misty step. Misty step.
You're misty stepping across the wall of force.
Yep.
You're misty stepping across the wall of force.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
This guy
so
is.
he's
This
just
guy
like,
is.
fuck.
And I misty stepped right behind him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alrighty. You hit.
Hit. 12 damage.
How do you want to do it?
So I misty stepped right out behind him.
And he's just like looking at you like, fuck.
He turns around. Oh shit! Right in the head.
His skull squishes as you bring your staff down on his head, and he falls to the ground dead.
Gee, I hope Snape doesn't punish me by sending me to the Forbidden Forest.
Oh no. I've been bad.
We're all adults. What's a little mortal? Yeah, I consider that mortal, considering he was trying to run away. That was no longer self-defense.
Yeah. Anyway, so one of the students is dead.
I'm gonna go back to my room. I'm gonna check the body first. I'm gonna go back to my room. Was a one with was one for the janitor.
I don't think there is the janitor.
Clean up in hall 2.
Yeah, let's see here.
I need to call someone about that though. Like actually someone legitimate.
I need to double check what the available places are. Um, one of the pneumatic tombs should be. Actually, let's just double check. You know, it would be nice if they told us the. There we go. The pneumatic tubes that are that you have available to you. Let me see
Hmm.
here. The reading niche, the headmaster's office, Worm Riddle's workshop, the kitchen, and the study hall.
Say those again.
The reading niche, it's Niche.
What's that?
Like it's like a reading quarter.
Oh, okay.
Um, the
Next one.
the headmaster's office, Worm Riddle's workshop, the kitchen, and the study hall.
I'm gonna send a letter to the headmaster
Mm-hmm.
explaining what happened, and that there's probably gonna need to be cleanup.
Mm-hmm.
I will make no apologies of chasing him
Mm.
down.
Yeah.
This place is not one that I feel
Mm-hmm.
like I want to
Mm-hmm.
be nice in.
Yeah. After a couple of moments, you receive a message back, and as you open the letter, a magic mouth appears and goes, "Dear, dear Michael, thank you for bringing this unfortunate situation to our attention. Unfortunately, uh, some of the students get a little bit ornery at times, and I understand your need for self-defense. Rest assured, we will clean up what is left of poor. Let me see here. Remains of poor Cephalosk's uh, uh, corpse. Thank you for your consideration and for your diligence in reporting this matter."
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, my character's hungry. He needs
Mm,
4 times the meal of a normal person.
yeah.
So where was the mess hall?
There is a dining hall. Let me see here. The basic map that you would have been given
Okay.
will lead you. Let me see here. Can lead you to the dining hall. You have.
It also sends a message to the fiend not to fuck with me idle.
Uh huh.
You know, it'd be funny. I won't tell him the exact details of how I killed him,
Mm-hmm.
but if he decide to do a medicine check and
Just
realize
like he just.
that it was just bashed his face in multiple times, it's like, what?
Let's see here. How would they have you get there?
Must have been animate objects, surely.
Yeah.
No one is that good with spells and with hitting and with
Yeah.
his whatever you want to call it, melee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Well, the most direct way appears to be, and Unfortunately, this is just like fully fully um unfortunately this kind of feels like a roundabout way to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Well, the shortest way to there will be through the illusion classroom.
Which is
If you take a left and then continue going another left, follow that till the end of and till the door at the end of the hall.
okay.
Um,
Oh, it's in
oh wait, that was the wrong door. Um,
this store.
no, that um, up here. Um,
Uh, this one. Oh, that one.
yeah. So
Ooh, and this is the illusion room.
yes.
I'm gonna look around here for a bit. What's in
Mhm.
here? It's probably still.
Mhm.
Let's see. Um, because of my hours, let me check real quick.
Mhm.
Because I remember I remember I discussed this.
Mhm.
Where is it? It is. Yes. It is probably 6 p.m. that I woke up.
Mhm. Yeah. Um, as you enter, you you enter a classroom filled with white marble benches that encircle a fountain with a trident wielding Sahagan statue as the centerpiece. There's ivy that creeps up the walls, and birds flutter about and perch on the trickling fountain's stony protrusions. And standing next to the fountain is what looks to be a um, a male tiefling wizard with long horns and golden robes. The entirety, the tiefling included, of all these decorations are illusory.
Oh my gosh.
He looks up and goes,
Everything.
yeah. He looks up and goes, "Ah, welcome. How may I help you? You must be the new student."
Indeed.
Hmm.
What matter of illusions do you teach?
Well, let's see here. I I teach on the practical use and the detection of illusions.
Can I tell what kind of illusion is going on here? Like, what kind of spell could do this?
Um, make an Arcana check.
Base. Yeah. Like, do I know of? Oh, no. Probably not.
Nope,
13.
nope.
Yeah.
You're not entirely. You don't know.
I mean, I was thinking at least a very hard check, if not a. But yeah. Okay. Can I touch the illusions?
Yes, you can. They all seem real, and this entire room is lit up almost as if it is basically open to the outside, and the sun is shining down upon this room in particular.
When do you normally do lectures?
Normally on Thursdays.
Wait, John Luke, we use 10 days.
There's three. There's 3 extra days that I have yet to name.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the days are in
The Sword Coast. That's
actually
fail.
actually 1 second. That is fair because it's a 10 day, so
Mm-hmm.
months, date. Looking for specifically days.
I think they have them.
I was just like, those are the months. That's the calendar.
I'll be right back while you're doing
Mm-hmm.
that.
Take your time.
Back.
Let me see here. Date conversions. Oh,
I
I
believe it's in this.
see. That's interesting and weird.
Oh, there are no specific names.
There are no specific names, but let me see here.
If they give the name of the um yeah.
So he would say, I, my, my lectures are every seventh day.
Hmm. What do you do in the meantime?
I just hang about and answer questions if any students wish to speak.
What do you know of this place?
It is my classroom.
What do you know of this school?
Well, this is a esteemed school for those wishing to learn the arcane arts.
True, but
It is
I
a
know
bit
that.
out.
I'm sorry, not true. I say I know that much, but what do you
It.
know of the other faculty members?
Oh, not much more.
Hmm.
Only students tend to come around this classroom.
And you never leave?
I don't leave. In fact, I don't know if I'd even want to leave.
What do you know of the other students?
Well, let me see here. See if the. I am Professor Figment, by the way.
I am Michael.
Well, as far as the other students are concerned, we have the seemingly star pupil. I question that because I'm not entirely sure why. His name is Spite. Despite his apparent shortcomings, the boy has apparently gained the eye of Hallister. He's apparently been nominated as the star pupil. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
to my knowledge, he can only cast first and second level spells. Should be way past that by now.
What spells does he cast?
He mostly he does cast a few illusion, but he's versed in a good amount apparently. He usually focuses on cantrips and simple protection magics. But I have seen him use occasional illusory spells. Like I've watched him practice invisibility here.
You said what were the other spells?
He mostly focuses on cantrips, but he's well
Yeah.
versed in different spells.
And how long? And tell me about yourself.
Hmm.
Kind of curious how good this artificial intelligence is, John Luke.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's not really much to tell. I'm a professor at this academy. I teach illusion. I I like to enjoy my days off sitting here and basically going through my memoirs. Uh and enjoying the sunlight and the chirping birds and the sound of the water trickling in the fountain.
Does sunlight heal?
At least there's an apparent sunlight.
Oh, okay.
The entire room is lit up almost as if
Yeah.
the sun is beating down on this room in
Oh,
particular
I
and it's
see.
open.
Hmm. How many students are you?
To my knowledge, there should be, well, um, including you, there should be 7. There is Spite. Technically, if we could call it 8 if we used Spite's um, bodyguard as a student as well. There is a Mind Flayer individual. There is a
Student.
noble lady named Skriana Shadowdusk. 2
Give me a moment.
tieflings.
Mind Flayer dead.
Yeah.
You said go on.
There is a noble lady. Her name is Skriana Shadowdusk.
Kuriana. How do I spell that?
Skriana is Skrianna.
A in what?
Anna.
Skriana. What's the other one?
Spite and his bodyguard. There were 2 tieflings. And a drow named Ilan.
Who are the tieflings' names?
They are. They're turbulence and violence.
Opulence and yes, because they sometimes name themselves after
Oh,
vices. Or that's interesting. They normally name themselves. Tieflings are known to name themselves like nicknames
mm-hmm.
based off of identity concepts.
Mm-hmm.
If I recall correctly. Don't those names normally imply like what kind of personality they are? Like they chose that name because that's something they want to personify?
If I remember correctly, I think so.
Turbulence. What does turbulence mean?
Um, Unsteadiness. You know how like
Yeah.
airplanes, whenever they're going through a bit of turbulence, it's kind
And
of
the
like how
brothers?
they're sisters.
Sisters.
Oh, there is also another individual. His name is
Female,
Nihilus.
no.
Seems to be a
You
red
said what was
wizard.
the one before that? Uh
A
you
drow.
said two.
Two tiefling sisters, a drow by the name of
What's the
Elon.
drow? Elon?
Yeah, Elan.
Uh, uh, Female or male?
Male.
Drow, male. Uh, yeah, I have six so far. So what's the seventh?
Nihilus. He
Nihilus.
he seems to be a red wizard.
Is he human?
Yes, he is human.
The female noble, is she human?
She is. Yes, she is also human.
Hmm. Do you know much about the personal? Do you know how skilled each of them are?
Well, Nihilus tends to focus on necromancy. He enjoys raising people, and he seems to see other students as potential thralls. Um, Skriana, she's a bit of work. She likes to pick on those she thinks weaker than herself. Um, the Horn sisters are a bit of a handful as well, but they've been trying to. They haven't been meeting expectations as of late, and with their propensity to be disruptive to the school, we've had to take disciplinary actions with them.
Ah, and are they um are they focused when studying, or would you consider them
I
not
would,
very good?
they're not so focused in their studies. Their focus seems to be elsewhere.
How powerful would you say they are?
Well, if I were to give them a rating, they would be about powerful as. Let's see here. They're around uh, um, the capabilities of a regular professional mage.
Would you
By
say
by no
fifth?
means are they skilled, but they should
Would
be.
you say a fifth level caster?
Let's see here.
Oh, you mean, oh, not skilled then. Would you say a third level caster?
Well, they have a little bit more skills than just being limited to third. Um,
No more than just spellcasters.
they're spellcasters. They are dedicated spellcasters. Um, the most they've been able to do is fifth level spells.
And Nihilus, what's his capable what level of spells is he capable of casting?
He is around the
I'm kind
same level of power as the sisters.
I kind of figure since this is all an illusion, I don't need to really make persuasion rolls. Just treat it like an AI, and you ask
Mm-hmm.
question, input question here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Um,
Are you so what's with the inquiry? Why are you so
hmm,
interested in the other students?
well, it's nice to know what the competition is.
Ah, I see.
And what do the tieflings focus on? Nihilists focus on necromancy,
Well, let me see here. Let me see here.
or are they more broad?
Hmm. I'm not entirely sure what their focus is on. I can tell you it's not on their studies.
How powerful is the noble?
She's also about as powerful as them, honestly.
So no one's been able to break the barrier of fifth level spell casting.
Not yet.
It is a feat. What about Elon?
Elon, let me see here. Do-do-do. Double checking him. He's about the same, though he does focus on other types of spells.
Is he um is he as cruel as one might expect from a drow, or
Mm. Well, let's see here.
I guess a better question is a better way to put this is would you say he's brought up by Lolth?
He's about the same as most drow you would expect to find down here.
Is he hmm, actually fight and his budding horn. What's Nihilus like?
Nihilus? Again, he's a bit eccentric. He is a red wizard, but he again tends to see his other students as potential thralls. He values them for their structural integrity and the way their muscle mass is, rather than who they are as a person.
Mm. Well, it sounds like the only one that would actually be approachable is the child. Unless turbulence and violence are what would you say? What did you say? Well, actually, my character would have remembered. What did he say about them?
He's
He only talked about those studies, didn't he?
he's only talked about their studies.
Would you say they're like as people?
Well, they are ornery. Ornery and disruptive.
How do you spell ornery?
Onery.
Onery?
Yes.
Hmm. I get ornery.
Mm-hmm.
It autocorrects and puts an R in there.
Oh, it's fine. It should. That probably is the correct spelling.
Do you need food?
Oh no.
And what spell is creating all of this in this room?
Ah, well. It's now obvious you don't need my classes.
Hmm?
The final test is spotting that I am an illusion.
What do I get for passing you? Well, and would you consider I passed your class?
Yeah.
What do I get for passing?
Oh, just a mark that you pass muster and the knowledge and the ability to sense and spot illusions.
Hmm. Uh,
It is rare people are able to pass, especially within the first day of talking to me. I imagine you have your own special senses to help you with that.
Perhaps.
Hmm. Well, I can hardly count it cheating if it's something that's just innate to what you're able to do. Also, since you didn't come in here knowing that it would, this would be the test, I can't call it cheating either. So, congratulations. I don't know if you'll ever need to be a part of my classes, but you're welcome to join.
Well, do you teach the creation of illusions, not just the ability to see through?
I, uh, I, d- uh, I teach the. Oh, 1 second. I teach the application of illusions and their use.
Could not even a non-spellcaster have seen through these illusions?
It is unless they had some form of special sight, no.
Hmm. And what is this illusion?
Well, I'm not entirely sure myself, but it is a rather powerful enchantment placed upon the room.
By Alistair?
Yeah, yes, the headmaster of the school.
Does he come in to do any upkeep on this spell?
It doesn't seem he needs to. I haven't seen him around for a long while. He does occasionally come in to check up on things, but
Well, illusions were never my favorites, but glad I passed.
hmm?
Actually, I don't say that. He keeps tabs on students. He's
Mm-hmm.
like putting info on the internet.
Yeah.
So What do I say? Actually, there is one thing that I'm curious about. Um,
Mm-hmm.
do I feel like that? Help me out, John Luke. Do I need to pry for more questions, or do I feel like I've gotten what everything I can from this when it comes to the reason of? Because it sounds sort of maybe me as a player
Mm-hmm.
is just not recognizing it. How is seeing through an illusion the same as being ready to being a master of illusions?
Oh, he said the final test is to spot that this is an illusion.
But it's not the only test.
It is not the only test.
What are the other tests before you would normally get to this one?
Well, there's the there's the beginner's test, and that is simply being able to make yourself invisible. There is uh, there's the practical test, using an illusion spell to uh, uh, it's there are practical tests on application of illusions, making an illusion do something, making it believable and such.
Uh, I make a minor illusion of a woman behind him saying excuse me, like trying to get his attention. No, wait, never mind. I'd have to settle cast. I don't want to waste that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to be fair, I have enough. Let's do it.
Okay.
What actually, what is minor illusion? No, I can't because it's a material cost. My stick would
Uh,
glow.
mm,
I was gonna just flex. Yeah,
okay.
why do I need a flex to an AI? What am I doing?
Why are you trying to flex to him?
I don't know. Well, I think I got everything here. I'm gonna move on.
Okay.
I just don't know how to say goodbye.
Yeah.
So where's the meat? Where's the eat
Okay.
place?
The door to the north is the quickest way to there. Um,
Okay.
you enter a room. Let me see here. With a single Nothic in into him. He is chained to the floor, but the room is otherwise empty.
What's a Nothic?
Uh, small creature, basically humanoid creature, single eye, um,
Hmm.
green skin. They tend to be able to take knowledge from people.
Uh. Okay. Go ahead.
But and strapped to his head is a crystal helmet-like contraption. It's got leather straps, copper coils, flashing glass diodes attached to it and it emits a buzzing noise.
Is he in pain?
Doesn't look to be.
He's just not happy.
Well, he's just chained.
Yeah. Is his eye forced closed?
No,
Hmm. Is he trying to do something with his eye?
no, but he is kind of resting, and you feel you expect that he's concentrating on something.
Do they have their own language?
Let's see here. Let me see here.
Not
No,
just
but
Undercommon.
they speak Undercommon.
I'll speak Undercommon and ask
Mm-hmm.
what are you up to?
Uh, filing through messages.
He doesn't want to be disturbed, does he?
It does not seem to. He does not seem to be interested in talking too much.
Cool. I am curious, but I will ask this. What kind of messages?
Um, messages to Hallister, responding to sendings.
Ah, do you read them or do you just pass them along?
I hear them always, every hour.
Oh, you hold mine then.
Yes, I responded.
It's an impressive feat. I'll leave you to it.
Hmm. Okay, and if you follow that, you'll get to the dining hall.
Wait, do you ever sleep?
I can't.
Do you need sleep?
Um, um, I seem to be fine.
Okay.
I don't know. Is sleep needed?
How long have you been up? How
Uh,
many days?
uh,
Is it over 100?
uh, uh, I don't know how to count the days.
I'll check later, see how sleep works for you.
All right.
Can't see anything, John Luke.
Oh, sorry. There is curtains blocking the path, blocking your vision.
Hmm, what's
And
this?
this is the dining hall. You
So
see
I
a
move the
number.
curtains.
Yeah, you push back past the curtains, and you see.
It is probably about 6 or 6:30
Mm-hmm. You see a
p.m.
number of you see a number of unseen servants about the place, cleaning up. Message going into the door over here and coming back. They're just busy about the place.
Does it does it feel like I could get one's attention, or do I just do are they moving foods around, or are they
You feel
just
like you
cleaning
could get
stuff up?
you feel like you could get one's attention.
I sit down, see what happens.
Okay. Uh, one of them does approach you as you sit down. It makes a motion to you, and it seems to be waiting on something.
Give me enough food for 4 people.
You see it nod a bit and run into this door where after a couple of after about an hour It is back with um, some food, and like there becomes like a little conga line of unseen servants bringing food out to you.
I do the munchies.
You do the munchies.
I'll take a short. No, I won't take a short rest heal. But
Mm-hmm.
actually, I guess. Actually, yeah, I guess I kind of have to.
Mm-hmm.
A short rest heal, but get a third level spell slot back. Sorry, not third, second level spell slot back with my sorcery points. And I feel like I'm missing. Oh yeah, I need to get my hit dice back.
Mm-hmm.
Rolling a dice.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I didn't mean to do that. Oh wow, just enough. Okay.
Okay. Alrighty.
And I see no one else while I'm eating.
At the moment, you don't see anybody else. They're either
Oh,
in different places or doing something else.
okay. Um, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go with a. I'm gonna go with a hands went in. Can
Mm-hmm.
I open the door and
Yeah.
do they try to stop me?
No, they don't.
Okay. I swear to God, if I find, after eating a steak, that it's like, oh, those dead goblins in here.
As you open this door, which seems to be warded, basically etched with silver glyphs on it, um, yeah, you step into the kitchen, which appears to have two barbed devils manning it. They look at you and go, "You're not part of the staff. What you doing here?"
Mm, Just, just looking around the academy.
You
Is
in
this
detention? I
no?
swear, if another one gets sent here in detention, oh, well, whatever. Just don't get in our way.
All right. What's behind those two doors?
Let's see here. The door to the north we can't get past. Um, it's it leads to more of the classrooms and such.
Ah,
The other door it leads to the scullery.
it-
And
skull. What's a scullery?
it's basically where the dishes are are washed.
I check.
Yeah,
See.
and as you open, you do see a. This room is filled with sinks that are full of soapy water. That's full of soapy water. Shelves with dishes, cookwares, and racks of damp towels. You see a tiefling woman who's in here, and she is cleaning dishes.
And who might you be?
My name is Violence. Who are you? You must be the new guy.
That I am.
Okay.
What does she look like?
Let's see here. They don't actually have images for them, sadly.
Ah, so probably just normal, like average in every way tiefling.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
See here. Um, yeah. So, what can I do for you?
Would you would you like to talk? I'm not sure you really need to do anything for me.
Well, I mean, at the moment, there's not much for me to talk about. But if you want to talk about things, you might want to go meet my sister who's in the spellcasting hall. You can,
You would you would prefer to clean dishes alone?
well, I can't leave here until I'm given permission by the headmaster.
Oh,
I'm
why
kind
not
of
have a
in.
conversation while you clean? I promise not to help, if only because I don't want to get you or myself in trouble.
Well, if you don't mind me washing dishes, and if you don't mind me just focusing on something else, sure. I mean, what would you want to talk about?
The academy.
Ah, yeah, this place.
What do you know about it?
Well, it's not what we'd hoped it'd be. We were hoping it would be able to expand our knowledge and teach us new to become more powerful spellcasters. It hasn't done that for us.
Why did you need power?
Well, I mean, power's nice, isn't it? Getting power to be able to get more influence, to get more wealth, and be able to walk around. Hell, I mean, uh, a decent wizard who can make spell scrolls can get a decent earning, a decent amount of profits just by knowing the right people to talk to and the right spells to sell. So we
Hmm.
wanted to make sure we want to we me and my sister didn't want to have to be members of ships traveling all the time.
What spells do you know?
It's kind of rude, isn't it?
It is?
I
Is it
mean,
like asking a woman her age?
well, it's kind of asking somebody that you don't trust what they can use against you.
Ah, I was only thinking of I was only thinking of potential things you could do as a means of income already if you hadn't. There's more than just spell scrolls.
Oh yeah, there's more than just spell scrolls, but I mean, like, if we got more powerful spells, we'd be much more valuable as wizards. That's what I was basically talking about.
Why is everyone here? Hmm. What do you think about? What do you think about the what do I call him? Trying to think of the word. Actually, I guess I'm gonna change it up. So why were you punished?
Oh, I threatened a guest speaker.
For what?
Well, he was not being helpful, and I was trying to at least get my sister out of here, and he wasn't willing to work with us. And I kind of lost my temper.
You were trying to get your sister out of cleaning duty?
Trying to get her out of here, out of not cleaning duty, but out of this wizard academy.
You both want to leave.
We want to leave, but it's kind of hard to leave when we're enrolled into here.
Ah, why?
It doesn't seem we've earned the right to be able to leave the dungeon. And Hallister doesn't seem to want us to go anywhere.
It is dangerous out there. Are you strong enough to, at the very least, get your way back if you could?
I mean, yeah, we both of us uh, spent most of our lives before actually coming here working on trading vessels and such as mages on ships, protecting the ships from harm, maybe helping attack other vessels. Um, in the tight spot, trying to see what we could do about making sure the ship kept moving, that type of stuff.
So they won't let you leave.
It doesn't seem like it.
Where would you go if you did leave?
I don't know. Out of here. Out of the dungeon, surely. But don't have any real plans after that.
Couldn't you just keep staying longer until you figured out how to become powerful?
Well, I mean, one of my
It-
fears is if our studies don't end up killing us, one of the other students will. It doesn't seem to be worth it to stay here if our safety isn't guaranteed. I mean, with the guy that we lost before you came, he was
Did you know him?
enough. Skriana was bullying him a little bit, and he had enough. From our knowledge, that he was going to do something to get back at her, but it appears he failed to do that.
Be here for a bit. If you need help, just ask.
All right, thank you.
And I wouldn't worry about being in danger here. At least while I'm here.
All right, thank you.
As for hmm, trying to think. What do you think is most important in life?
Um, well, let me see here. Hmm. This is getting to the edge of what I know about them. Um,
They don't have they don't have ideals.
they don't have ideals listed for them. Um,
Guess you'll have to make stuff up, Game
I
Master.
know, I know. Well, honestly, one of the more important things is getting my sister out. Other than that, a good fight is nice every once in a while.
This is violence.
Yeah, this is violence. So, how do you respond?
I was more thinking of path.
What?
I'll show mine. Love and relationship are the bedrocks of the foundation of what moves me. What moves you?
Uh, money.
Ah,
Money and power.
everyone who came down here seems to be after power, I noticed.
Well, I
So
mean,
far.
it's supposed to be the Mad Mage's dungeon, where riches and wealth and power from all your dreams are granted to you.
If you can survive the challenges, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know of any dangers down here? Like specifically that's becoming a threat? I forgot about that. I should have been asking that before too. I'm gonna start asking now.
there are there are a couple
I
rooms that have statues in them that look like Callister. Be careful when walking between them. Um, Also, be careful of Worm Riddle.
Warm Whittle.
She's one of the um, she's one of the staff. I think she's the um, vice principal or dean, vice dean, or something like that. She's basically just under the headmaster in terms of rank here, and she's a hag.
Ah,
Also,
lovely.
also, I heard rumors that she enjoys making students who can't survive the courses into golems.
What kind of hag?
Let me see here. Let me see if she knows. I'm not entirely sure. I do know she tries to make deals with people, but she specifically doesn't want us to leave. So,
Specifically you or specifically everyone?
specifically us, I think my sister and I. Not entirely
Hmm.
sure why.
Did you make a deal with her?
We've been very careful not to try and make deals with anybody here.
It's a good policy. You know, if you did get out, if you're powerful enough already, you could always find some hamlet or something and just be, well, the big, just help, hamlet or village or something and wind up, well, being very popular very quickly.
True, but I mean, I don't know about you, but I want to be court wizard status. I want a king to be able to be going to me for help, specifically, and to live in a palace with my sister.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. You said your sister was where?
She's in the she's in the spellcasting uh hall. Let's see here. Fuck. Everything fucked up.
Did you just make that up, John Luke, about
No.
her, what she wanted?
Oh yeah,
That's hilarious. What?
yeah, I did.
You did? Oh,
Yeah, they haven't. They didn't give me much into what the two sisters are like, other than their names, why they're here, why they don't want to be here anymore, and what their alignment are. That's all I know about them.
would you be willing to teach?
Teach?
Yes. If the king asked you to teach, would you teach for a king?
Yeah, I'd probably teach for a king.
Hmm.
Gotta redo some things real quick. Give me a moment.
I don't trust people down here, unfortunately. See, I still have that
Mm-hmm.
that one promise
Yeah.
um from the give me a moment. So I can have a potion, I think, made or something because of the thing I did in um or something equivalent to because of those letters that I got
Mm-hmm.
that basically gave me promises like things like IOUs, the
Yeah.
IOUs from the Wild Beyond Witchlight.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes.
still haven't used the IOU of the spellcaster, but I was contemplating bringing them, having them teach. But
Mm-hmm.
if I could save these two,
Yeah.
I might be able to convince them to come over and teach magic.
There we go. Finally, good lord. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. So where am I going?
Okay. You're gonna want to go up toward the north doors up there, and she points back the way you came. If you go up that door and take an immediate left as you get to the end of the hall, you'll reach the spell casting hall.
Hmm. Thank you.
Okay. This room, let me see here. Oh. I see. Okay. I missed this entirely. Okay. So as you enter, you see this room which is lit by uh, um, continual flame spells. There, you see the black robed figure of Turbulence, uh, apparently having a duel against three what look to be statues that are casting spells. And before anything else can happen, as you step in, she yells, "I surrender!" And the Archmages, though they actually don't look like statues. They look like regular flesh mages. Immediately turn and let me see here. Let me get this back, because I did not realize that.
This is fun, John Luke.
This is the one thing that I missed when preparing this level.
Oh no.
So let me real quick. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. They return to the center, to alcoves in the room, and they turn back into statues. Yeah, so I'm wondering why.
What's this?
It's basically a testing hall. And she looks battered, really hurt and battered.
Are you all right?
Well, I mean, let's see here.
I use heal.
Well,
I cast heal on Ho.
Thank you.
This-
70
Yeah.
HP? Cool. Oh. Oh. That's impressive. Thank you. I feel
You're welcome.
so much better. This place is for basically a testing ground to see how much your spellcasting abilities. Let's see here. Basically, if you move into the center of the room, the statues will become animate and start attacking you. The idea is to last as long as you can and survive. Some people don't get close enough. Get a little bit too carried away and forget that they can surrender at any time to have the statues return.
Hmm. These aren't the statues I'm supposed to not walk in front of.
Oh no, no. Um, these statues, and like you can tell, both of them. There are three. The three statues actually look different.
Hmm.
Um, uh, this one, the one here, looks like a human woman whose face is half ruined by acid, and she has an orb clutched in one hand. The southern statue depicts Hallister himself, clutching a staff, and the western statue has a long-haired woman armed with a gnarled wand. She is wearing a mask, a featureless mask.
Has anyone ever broken one before?
Well, I'm not entirely sure. They're really powerful. To my knowledge, from the way it's been explained to me, um, they, if if they are defeated, they will return back to their places as statues, and can't come back until all three have been returned to their normal new state. They do their best not to kill people, but
You are this. Yeah. You are. You are Turbulence.
yes. So you met
I'm
my
Micheal.
sister,
Yes.
and you're the new one, student.
Yes.
Well, from what it sounds like, you're taking up Yarek's old spot, so we'll be sleeping across the hall from you.
Ah. I look forward to more meetings.
Hmm.
Um.
Oh, and the dangerous statues that you gotta look out for, um,
Mhm.
they they'll be on either side of a room, and they both look like Hallister.
Yes. Your sister said that you want to leave?
Yeah, the this place hasn't lived up to the hype that we've heard of it.
You're expecting to become stronger than you expected to be stronger than you are by now.
Yeah. Yes.
Hmm. Does anyone get stronger here?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
How long have you been here?
I mean, we've been here for a couple months, I think.
Is everything free?
Oh, everything that if you're a student, everything is basically free.
But it's the having your lives being on the line that's not worth it.
Yeah.
Why so much hostility between the students?
It
I can understand
apparently.
the mind flayer. He wants to eat people. He wants to. He can literally become powerful by eating people. But
Well, I mean, I think it's the whole idea the strongest are the ones who survive, so if you're not careful, somebody who is among your peers might be stronger than you,
Hmm.
and you may not survive. At least
But
that's
what?
the way it's been told.
I'm confused. What do rivals have to gain by killing each other?
Losing rivals.
What do you gain by having less students? What does
I
a student gain by having less students?
more priority to specific instruction, more uh, uh, the ability to use the facilities without having to share anything that might not be fully readily available. I
Give me
mean,
an example of one.
well, I mean, if I'm going to want to read a book, for example, if there's a specific book in a library I'm looking for, and somebody else is reading it, well, I can't find it. It's not going to be available to me until I have to wait until somebody else is done reading it, right? There are certain things in this school that are available to us free, but only limited to where we have to share amongst the other students. And without other students, we wouldn't have to.
How many books are relevant to learning here?
I mean, there's plenty of books, but
People will literally try to kill each other
it
over wanting a book now rather than finding another book to research and then the other book
it's
later.
it was a bad.
No, that's fair. Like John Luke, it just means that these people are sociopaths.
Yeah. Also, some of the other students aren't the best of people, anyways. Like, you mentioned the Mind Flayer, and that's one of them. But there's a Red Wizard of Thay here. They're generally not good people.
What do you know about the Red Wizard?
Well, he's a specialist in necromancy. He likes to. He's commented on my sister's and I's bone structure, which is very alarming.
What do I know about the Red Wizards, John Luke?
Make a history check. Uh, do
Yay.
you, do you remember? Just throwing off one other thing. Do you know? Do you remember? Uh, what you've seen of Red Wizards in the Dungeons and Dragons movie?
It's been a while since I saw the movie, but go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay. Um, gen generally, that's gonna be like a 14, right?
14.
Um, the most common knowledge is that they're from a society, a magocracy, basically, a meritocracy, magocracy kind of situation, and you only gain power by the ability to show that you are more powerful than other people.
You only gain influence and
Yeah,
prestige and titles that way.
yeah,
Permission to learn new things. Yeah.
yeah. At least that's what I remember. You also would have remembered that many of the people of Thay were turned into undead thralls.
Mm-hmm.
And such. So the value of human life among the Red Wizards is not that high.
Okay. Well, the value of any life, really.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, What do you want with Powell? Like, why did you come all the way down here?
Figured it would be better to gain power and have better chances to do, frankly, more. I mean, we used to travel the world on ships and such. We don't want to be moving around a lot, so we want to be able to find a place to settle down and be able to use our magic to give us a secure spot.
How powerful do you think you need to be for that?
Well, I mean, as powerful as I can get, I'd hope. I mean, there are some spells that are rumored to be able to just be able to grant any wish.
I've heard of such.
Also, there are many spells to ensure that our lives are as long as we want them to be, and that would be nice too.
Sounds like you're chasing arc mastery, arc mastery of wizard of wiz. I don't know what to call that. Sounds like you're trying to become archmages.
Ascend into the. Well, I mean, yeah. Shouldn't that be the dream of all mages? Become an mage and have the power to basically be at the beck and call, or more properly, be have entire kingdoms, dependent on your assistance.
My philosophy is that there's always a bigger faith, and the problems only get bigger the more powerful you get.
Well, I mean, there might be more problems, but I mean, with more spells, there's more answers, right?
True. If you're looking for security, though, I'd actually just recommend going to a hamlet. Hamlet or village with no with little mad with that doesn't have access to magic, and then all of a sudden you're the most popular things there, assuming that your magic can help.
Sure, but I mean, it's nothing like living in an opulent tower of your own, or a palace where you are a court wizard and you get to live a life of ease despite the odd need to help the king with some kind of threat to the kingdom.
You want to feel needed by the powerful.
I guess that's a way of putting it.
And this place is not doing it for you,
It's not doing it well.
and you want to leave, but they won't let you.
Pretty much.
Who specifically doesn't let you?
Well, the Hallister is not willing to let us leave, and he's gotten Wormriddle to keep an eye on us to make sure we're not leaving.
Did you make any arrangements saying that you wouldn't leave till you learned certain things?
I don't remember, but it's been really hard to try and get out.
You've only been here for a few months.
We've been biding our time.
No, what I mean is like when you first got here, or any time in between, did you ever make any deal saying that you would stay until a certain time or a certain or you studied a certain thing or anything like that? Basically, I'm asking John Luke, did she remember, does she remember making a deal that gets her that said they would stay?
I don't remember making a deal, and we've been very careful not to make those kinds of deals.
Hmm. Have you asked him why have you asked the headmaster why he insists you stay?
um, I've asked many times, and he says that things would get better. He seems to be of the persuasion that things will get better.
Hmm. Well, the main reason you want to leave is because you feel like you're in danger here, yes?
Well, in danger, and we're not too impressed with the method of instruction.
So,
I mean, we. It's not that we don't learn anything from them. It's just it feels less that we're given any real information.
but those books here, yes?
There are books, but this is a school. We expect the instructors to be hands-on with us and give us more information and help us.
Hmm. What have you learned so far, Hugh?
Mm. I'd say we have improved a little bit. Um, we both have recently learned how to use Cone of Gold, if that helps.
Do you think that you would do better, or what? Do you think you would learn slower or faster if you were out of here?
We're not sure. But honestly, we don't like the environment, and we don't want to. We don't like the environment, and we don't like the method of teaching.
And these methods include lectures and training and what else?
I mean, again,
What I mean by training, I look at these
mm,
things.
it just it feels there's not enough proper structure. There's not there's not enough around. Like the whole deal uh with Yerrick, the one that you've replaced basically.
Mm-hmm.
If there was proper instruction or somebody around, and if the environment was better, he wouldn't have died.
I see.
The instruction in the conjuration class has failed to keep him from messing up. And the the fact
It's a
that he was
chaotic.
the
It's a
fact he was
chaotic environment.
yes, the fact that he was bullied to the point where he felt like he needed to do something shows that there's a problem with this place.
Where are you from?
Let's see here. Well, we lived around Luskin before we set off with our basically manning, being part of ship crews and traveling.
This is interesting, John Luke.
Mm-hmm.
So, do I get the vibe that she? Let's say
Bless you.
that she believes that the faculty should care about its students' psychological well-being.
Possible, or more properly, she
I mean,
believes that.
is that what she's saying? Like when she talks about the environment, like when she spoke about that specific part of the environment, the
Mm.
bullying.
Well, she seems to believe that if there was a better structure about the place, there wouldn't be any bullying, or there wouldn't be any of this, of that
I see.
situation.
Insight check, I guess.
Insight check.
31.
Natural 20. I mean, she hasn't been to she hasn't really been deceptive at all.
It's less about deception and more about
Mhm.
I'm trying to read her character.
Yeah.
Like because it's on like
Mhm. You
I'm trying to
basically
figure out what problem is. Like it seems like
yeah.
she's less it's because like the other one I kind of got the vibe of oh they're scared for their life. It's like okay, but
Mhm.
with this one it feels more like there might be something else going on.
Yeah.
Like it's not just a matter of being afraid for their life and also not learning things. It's
Mhm.
almost feels like those, it almost feels like she's, saying she doesn't like it for empathetic reasons.
I see. Um you get the fact that she doesn't really care empathetically about this. She just
Okay.
feels like all this, the way it's set up, doesn't
Is
actually help and makes it more detrimental to the learning process than anything
I
else.
see. That's what she's ultimately getting at.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes much okay. Cool. That helps me out a lot. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't really I can't really say whether or not the techniques would walk here because I myself am not a wizard.
Hmm.
But if you're worried about people trying to kill you, just come to me.
All right. Thank you.
I've already dealt with the mind flail.
Oh. Well, that is a big help.
He wanted me to kill someone. I didn't want to, so he wanted me to die, and I didn't.
Well, I mean, uh, when they try to kill you, kill them back, I guess.
Mm-hmm. What do
He,
you know about the child?
um, not much actually. He just keeps to himself and keeps a bodyguard around him at all times. Um, he doesn't. He seems a bit weak to be coming to this school.
Hmm. Now
Um,
here's a thought. Are there any rules of are there any rules against going into deceased people's dorms?
I mean, I don't know of any of those rules.
Well, do you know where the Mind Flayer dorm was?
Yeah, actually,
Let's go there.
that sounds like a plan. Let me see here. Actually,
I'm sure he has a spell book.
we can get there quickly if we go up.
Oh, that's a point, John Luke.
Yeah.
Did he have a spell book on his body?
Um, I think he might. Let me double check. Let's see here. Okay. Let me see here. No, I don't believe so.
Okay, so it'll probably be in his room.
Let me double check.
Unless he wasn't a wizard. He could have been a sorcerer.
He could have been a sorcerer. I mean, Illithids only care about if you use arcane magic. They don't care about the flavor of it.
True. Though I've always seen them as wizards.
Mm-hmm. Let me see here. Well, okay, well, yeah. She is going to lead you specifically to his room. But before we do that,
Great.
break. 10-minute break.
Bye.
Mm-hmm. Properties. Two. 19. Boom. Boom. Oh. Welcome. Are you back?
Okay.
Are you back?
I'm back.
Awesome. Ah. Alrighty. So, you are led up the hallway. Let's get back to Dwemer Core. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Here. The room she enters is empty except for a large velvet curtain that covers the northeast wall. And there is a pool robe on the side of the curtain that can draw it back.
Okay.
Okay. She
Opening.
opens this door and leads you down, into Goblin Town. And this is the familiar waste room. Where she leads you back to a familiar hallway.
Is that what you were saying earlier when you felt like that would have been quicker?
I don't. No, honestly, it wouldn't have been quicker to come back here. But, it wouldn't have been quicker to go through this area.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but I kind of got the vibe that you were worried about that for a moment, like you had messed up somewhere.
Mm-hmm. But
Oh,
she leads you this
he
way.
gets the special. He gets the special room.
Yeah. And open this.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure everyone was glad for that one.
Yeah. And as you enter this room, you see it is. Let me see here. This room is filled with tables, braziers, and an assortment of alchemical equipment. Let me double check. Actually, no, that's not his. I apologize. That is not his room. She knows his room though. This is where he usually stays, but it should be this way. Actually, it would have been quicker going a different way, but she's going this way. She moves along until it is about time, until the trap. She kind of moves to the side and press down the trap to wait for the arrow to fly past, and then continues forward.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Yep. And she's like, this was actually his room. she kind of walks in as well. Yeah.
Look around.
Mm-hmm. The desk in this room has 16 jars with cloudy liquid in them that hold preserved humanoid brains. He has 9 similar jars in the footlocker, all of them empty.
Does it look like it's food?
It looks like it's food. And as you kind of search through, you do find his spell book. The book is written in a braille-like writing. Thankfully,
Is it actually Braille? Like you could it is the indentures to it?
yes.
Hmm.
You should be able to read it still because of your ability.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Normally, someone would need comprehend languages for this.
Gotcha. So I start reading it.
Mm-hmm.
What's in it?
It is a basic mage's spellbook. It has all the spells a mage can cast, with the most powerful being a 5th level Cone of Cold.
Wow. Okay. Nothing special. It's interesting.
I don't know if I want to be here anymore.
Why not?
Something about this place gives me the creeps.
I look at the brains. It's the brains, isn't it?
It's the brains.
I'm gonna do a quick investigation, I guess, to see if I find anything else before I leave.
Mm-hmm.
31.
Oh, wow. There is nothing else.
I think that's the second natural 20 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go then.
Mm-hmm.
Now, tell me about this place.
Well,
Like, what, what, what's the daily routine here?
well, most of the days um there are lectures by specific teachers. You come if you want, you don't if you don't. There's a study hall, there's food, all the basics that are needed, and they kind of trust you to go study on your own if you don't want to be a part of the lectures.
And when are we allowed to leave?
I don't know, apparently.
You don't know at what point you've learned enough that you're permitted to leave?
Yeah.
Hmm.
They seem to
Interesting.
insist that everything will get better, but
Now, have you ever known anyone to leave?
I mean, occasionally there has been those who have successfully.
She has only been there a few months, though.
Oh, yeah. No, actually, no.
Hmm. And what keeps you from just walking out that door? And I point that way.
Well, it's kind of hard to deal with the sentry, but
Okay.
Wormrill has a really good eye on this place.
Now, one sec, I'm trying to look something up.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
You know, there is
hmm?
a private sanctuary that Hallister has.
Right.
There's yeah, it's a private sanctuary. It seems like Hallister has a private sanctuary here where he might have some rather impressive spells.
Ah, but it's his sanctuary.
Yes.
I would snoop around a dead man, but not a living one. And that's an interesting thing to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Although not using it. Now, what do you know about Ellen?
Ellen,
Hmm.
I mostly keeps to himself. Um, I, me and my sister don't usually and try and interact with him because he is a drow. It's kind of not a good idea to interact with any drow on this far down underground.
And Skriana?
She's a bitch.
Can't wait to meet her.
Oh. Well, if everything turns out how it you if if your first day here is anything to go off of, maybe we'll have one less student by the end by the end of your meeting with her.
I won't kill someone for being rude.
But you will kill somebody who attacks you.
True. Well, are there any secrets of this place? Any power, any boons, um any portals?
I'm not sure if I have found any of the portals here. Wouldn't know where they go to if I could find them. Um, I'm not saying there aren't either. Because knowing this place, there's probably at least. Well, near the conjuration room, there is a gate, but we don't bother with that place. With the gates because there's no telling if they go deeper, and we don't really want to go deeper.
Very true.
My sister and I came in on Skullport.
I bet that was a blast.
Yeah. Interesting place, Skullport.
It is. They have everything though. Hey, John Luke, you remember now
Mm-hmm.
the Skullports bought more pretty much used all the gold for the barrels that I sold them,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
so they won't be able to hire the mercenaries once the attack happens.
Yeah.
Remember that, John Luke.
Mm-hmm.
I schemed good for that one.
Mm-hmm.
uh okay. So outside of the students, which I hear there are seven, well, which I hear there were six, formerly seven. What do you know about the staff?
Well, there's Professor Figment. He teaches the illusion. I don't know. I don't believe we have any professor on the conjuration anymore. It's been a while. I don't know exactly what happened to him.
And what about enchantment?
Let me see here. Give me a moment. Double checking. Because there are a couple rooms that are dedicated for specific types of spell casting, for specific schools of spells.
Yeah,
But then there aren't enough rooms of those to actually do that.
they don't have all of the dedications.
Yeah. But she goes, well, there's no room specifically designated to spell casting. There's no teacher specifically for that.
For enchantment, you
For
mean?
enchantment. Um Yeah, I heard something about it being a shady spell casting method. And no real wizards would be caught dead using such underhanded tricks.
Really? Now that's interesting coming
They
from this place.
they do have books on it.
Very interesting coming from this place.
I think the general idea is that while yes, it's useful, it is super sneaky and generally not what.
John Luke, I'm trying to understand this. So I think you are doing this on the fly, and I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this is a place that uses experiments all the time. They don't
Yes.
mind illusion magic. They cross the line at mind control, though.
Oh, it's not that they cross the line at mind control. The general vibe is, oh, that's just sneaky and boring.
Mm.
We're it's underhanded and like they're not this is evil and so we do that. It's yeah, it works. It's sneaky, but that's not what real wizards use.
It's interesting, but they'll use illusion, though.
Yeah, they'll use illusion.
Hmm. I guess illusion is good for escaping.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what do you prefer studying?
Hmm. 1 second. myself real quick. I gotta make a. Okay, so, um, me and my sister really like evocation magic.
Fireball and cone of coals,
Yeah,
lightning bolt.
your opponents won't last long if they're reduced to ashes.
True. So you have to watch out. There are some beings that are resistant or immune to elemental effects.
Yeah, but that's whenever you learn to find variables and be able to understand what to use whenever you can't choose the obvious. What will you do the day I choose to throw a scribe wizard at you, Jerry?
I'll kill him, like I kill everything. It might
Just
hurt more.
just
What's
imagine
funny,
a
yeah,
lightning bolt that does not use lightning damage, that uses force.
you can't do that. There's no third level force attack. At least I don't think there is. Like third level force spell.
Can cast it at higher level with a weapon that does do force damage. A spell that does.
Mm.
Ways can be found. Anyway. But yeah.
Yeah, funny enough, I looked into it. Like, there's not too many spells that do force damage. Funny enough, it's usually on the lower levels.
Mm-hmm.
But if she has nothing really of interest that really sparks, um, now here's the question: where would a portal to an academy go? I am curious of that one. Can you show me the conjuration room?
Oh, sure. You probably were very close to it. Um, let me see here. Where is she? There. Boom. Leads you back. Activates the trap.
I fly over it.
Mm-hmm.
What does she think I am? Does she even ask?
She's not gonna even ask.
It's like
Roll
I've
spell
seen
search.
some weird shit before. Been around the block.
One moment. Shuffling some things around.
Mm.
Okay.
Where are we going?
She is going down, down, down to Goblin Town.
Down, 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 down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Lead you past a few familiar doors. Oh, by the way, as you pass by, you take note again of the statue that is in the middle of the room where turbulence is about to pass through, and there is a sign on the statue written in common.
No, what's it say?
It's on the cylinder, kind of at the base of where the statue stands. It says, in common, follow the rules, obey your instructors. Don't be this guy.
He's petrified, isn't he?
Yeah, he's petrified. It is a dragonborn mage. And leads you to up here. And this is the conjuration room.
All right. Let's see what we have here. I'm gonna look at the portal.
Oh, there is no portal here. She said
You said
near,
there was-
near the conjuration room.
Oh, where is the portal?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, follow me. It's
No,
actually
no, no, no,
Mhm.
no. Like, I'm sorry. Like, we could retcon this. Like,
Okay.
I would have asked to go near the portal.
Oh yeah, it's
So where
this,
are we?
this room down here.
Hmm. I
Lead
look
you
at the
through.
portal.
By the way, you notice a secret passage right here. The gate.
Gate, yeah.
Yeah, you see the gate. Um, let me see here. Into the keystone of the gate is an open book carved into. Yeah, is carved in an open book.
An open book. I
Yep.
look at the open book.
It is just a carving of an open book in the keystone.
How big is it?
It's roughly about book shaped, regular book shaped.
I'll put the Illithid's book on it.
Nothing happens.
Is it the same size?
It is roughly the same size. Do you
Interesting.
open up the book out of curiosity?
You said it was open.
The carving was of an open book, yes. Do you
Yes, I do
up
open the book.
As you
I do open up the book, yeah.
As you open up the Illithid's book, the portal opens.
Fascinating. I take it off. Does it stay? Does it close?
No, it actually opened the moment you opened the Illithid's book, while right next to the gate.
Cool. When I close the book, does the portal close?
No.
I take the book. I'm gonna see what's on the other side.
Oh, also, the Illithid's book turns to dust as
Oh.
the gate opens.
Well, that was a waste.
So you're taking a look on the other side?
I'm gonna go through, yeah.
Well,
Actually, do you have a useless book? Ask a wizard if they have a useless book.
no.
I'm gonna go check out the other side.
Okay. Okay. I don't have this map ready by
Oh,
any chance.
Do you want to do this, pick this up later and do an owl?
Um, let me see here. Give me a moment. I am double checking. I'm checking
It is
what's.
kind of messed up that I lost the book.
Yeah.
That was expensive. That was worth a lot of gold, man.
Yeah, that
It's not
was
like
worth
I
a lot
need
of gold.
gold. Honestly, this and my Star Wars The Old Republic account feels weird right now. It's like what is money anymore?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you get so much of it, you're just like,
Yeah.
what is it? Yeah, I had so much. I told this one of my
Mm-hmm.
guild mates for the RP. It's like, hey, if you really find like because they were apparently not good at collecting credits. I told
Mm-hmm.
them, hey, if you because they were trying to shop for stuff and they didn't have the credits for it. I told them, hey, if you really want something and you promise that it's, you're gonna wear it, like it's
Mm-hmm.
not just something you want to collect, then I'm willing to give you up to 100 million credits on anything you need because I have more than enough money for pretty much anything
Mm-hmm.
outside of just I can't buy the whole cartel market basically.
Yeah.
I had more than enough credits for making an outfit
Yeah.
and spreading and sharing the wealth with guildmates.
Mm-hmm.
Um
Well.
but yeah, there's a certain point where you're just so what are we doing?
Okay. On the other side, there is a simple room that has two doors. Well, one secret passage, a passage, and two doors. There are two hobgoblins, each standing guard in front of one of the doors, and they will attack you as you walk through the gate.
Two guards.
Mm-hmm.
Um what's going on here? Give
All
me
you.
can we have a room?
Mm, one moment. I can quick and dirty make something.
Okay. Actually, you say I see what attacking me?
Well, there are two hobgoblins.
Wait a minute. Hobgoblins?
Yes.
Do I recognize them?
No.
No? Oh. I know that there were two people guarding the portal, and I remember them being hobgoblins, but I might be misremembering.
One second.
This is definitely not from a previous level.
Yeah.
Okay. Still, I think with that, Jean-Luc, you don't need
Mm-hmm.
to make a map. I'm just gonna run back through.
Okay.
They'll probably in the same boat as the other people.
Okay.
They have a job, they have to attack anyone who comes through. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Okay.
I won't make a stink about that. So I'll just run back in.
Okay. And as you run back in, uh, Turbulence goes, so what was on the other side?
Two hobgoblins guarding a gate.
Oh, okay.
That was such a waste of a good spell book.
Well, don't know if he
At
had
least you.
anything special, but yeah. Would have been interesting to see what he had on it.
Now all the classes over for the day.
Yes.
Hmm. What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Hmm. Give me a moment. So, 1, 2, 3.
Could you imagine Jean-Luc, the wizard, using the realizing? Okay, Jean-Luc. Normally, when adventurers come through, most people don't just have books with them.
Yeah.
You do realize that that gate is set up to destroy a wizard's spell book.
Yeah. Yeah.
By this point, you've got all these spells, you've leveled up, you've learned all this stuff,
Hmm.
and you're a wizard, and you're like, oh, I'll just put my spell book in and see what happens.
Yeah. And just like your spell book turns to dust. What?
I I hope you had all the spells you'll need for a while in your saved up in your memory because you don't
Mm-hmm.
got anything else.
Mm-hmm.
This dungeon is evil. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't I didn't get the effect it was going for, but I knew what it was trying. I think I know what it was trying to do.
Uh-huh. But she says, potion brewing is next.
Oh. Now that is something I would love to be that I would love to do. Okay, John Luke, I finally found something that I'm gonna love because here's the thing. Remember, I have notes on all common and uncommon potions.
Uh-huh.
I've read them. I can't memorize them, but I have 2 books on them. It
Mm-hmm.
would be great to start making notes on rare potions.
Mm-hmm.
So, my favorite class.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, probably take a while to well, no, it takes a long time to make a potion, but that's not the same thing as um as noting on how to make a potion.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be interesting. Okay, I turn to her and I look and I look intrigued. I'll say potions.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do in that class
Oh.
outside of making potions? What I mean is, my character is better at this.
Mm-hmm.
Do they actually teach you how to make how to make rare magical potions?
They give you the ingredients you need, and you're taught at the pace you want to go for. Um, but Worm Riddle is the teacher.
That's not a but for me. That's a positive. I hear hags are very good at potions. You just have to make sure not to make deals with them, and
Yeah.
also don't trust don't trust a potion will do what they say it does.
Yeah.
But that itself, I think, and I realize, John Luke, I could actually
Yes.
gain experience here
Yeah.
because there was a risk that if I don't pass an Arcana check, that I could wind up making and drinking something that the hag, set me up to fail with.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that there is an actual danger in failing an Arcana check,
Mm-hmm.
or at the very least, a perceived danger. And it is about perception.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on how this class goes, I might actually get a couple experience from this.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, well, I don't know what else I'm gonna do today, unless you got some other things in mind that
Mhm.
I could play around with. I'd probably. Oh wait, I want to meet. I want to see if I can't meet up with. Where is What is? Oh shit! I got a name written down.
Skriana?
Where does Skriana normally? Where do you find Skriana? Um, Scurrying at this hour?
Well, she usually likes to have dinner around now.
It's probably like, it's so basically, and she does it. If I had just been waited an hour, then
Mm-hmm.
okay. Well, let's go to dinner. Oh, do you want
Well,
to just not be at? Do you
you can
not
go
want
to
to be there
dinner.
for that?
I'm not going to bother.
Good night.
All right.
About the red wizard. Where do you find him?
Well, he often makes his spends time lurking. Let's see here. It. Let's see here. I don't know what she'd call this room. Just outside of the detention room, he usually likes to hand out. It's basically outside also the spellcasting room.
Mm. Yes.
It is
So
the only
it,
door we didn't go through. This double doors we didn't go through. He usually likes
I see.
his haunt in that hallway.
I assume he just hopes people will. I assume he hopes people will forget to surrender.
I think so.
By the way, do you know what we're doing with those goblins?
No idea.
Hmm. I will then see myself off and go to dinner.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You'll have to move me though.
Okay. We...
I keep changing my voice. I'm gonna try to change it again. I need to keep it low. My character does not sound
Mm-hmm.
like me anymore. He's big.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you arrive in the dining hall, and you do find Skriana sitting and eating. Her Grell companion is also eating. Her shield guardian is not.
What's a grell?
Um, beaked brain thing with tentacles.
I take it Shield Guardian is some sort of
Construct.
oh, I see. Hmm. Doesn't have a okay. Um, and you said the other one was a what?
A Grell.
Trying to find pictures of them.
Give me a moment.
Oh, those things. No,
Yeah.
I see it. Is that's the thing that yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I sit across from her.
Oh. You're the new student.
Hello? That I am.
I am
I take off my
Skriana
helmet.
Shadowdusk.
Brianna Shadow Dust. Well met.
And you are?
Michael.
And in what way do you, for what reason do you grace our table tonight?
I wish to meet everyone here.
Hmm.
How long have you studied at this place?
Let's see here. One moment. Gotta get back to. Only recently. I've I came at my family was just urged. I was begged into this school by Hallister.
Bullshit check.
Make make an insight check.
14.
I mean, she seems to be honest about that. In fact, with the way she's bragging, she has it as a point of pride.
Ah.
My family has the has the prestige to be able to be at this school. No, there was no wonder that the Hallister was so insistent on having one of us attend.
He wanted to he wanted to add you to his no shit, what's the word? Trying to think of a word. I can't think of the word, so never mind. Basically, I was trying to go with the idea of you get someone, you get a noble in something, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, that's a good school, or that's a good,
Mm-hmm.
Do I know her family? Have I heard of her?
Make a history check.
15.
Let me double check to see if I, because I don't know the
Funny,
family.
I've been rolling low and then very high, like 2 natural 20s and a lots of things under under 5 this week.
Wait.
What?
1 second.
Do you know her family from another module?
1 second. No. Okay. Never mind.
What do you think was happening?
I thought it was the same family who was to asking to help find their their brother who
Oh,
was
I
trying
see.
to set up a
Gotcha. Okay. So, what do I know about them?
Give me a moment. an old Waterdavian city, noble family, who was basically uh, supplanted due to their attempts. Like, they had gotten rich and famous and then infamous because apparently they had been using trying to contact beings from the far realms to attack political rivals and business rivals. Um, they were driven out of Waterdeep. So it's interesting to note that they are still somewhere. At least still in the Undermountain.
At least she's in the Endo Mountain.
Yeah.
Um,
I've only been here for probably, I'd say, a week.
just a week,
Yes, I've been here very recently.
truly. What do you know of the student that died yesterday? Well, like a little while back.
Mm. Poor fool was meddling with things he didn't understand.
Very true.
Of course, what
Now,
can you get with the common rabble?
from what I understand, he wanted to kill you. Like, that's actually what he was attempting. But what did you do that made him do that in a week?
What do you mean?
To make him want to kill you, to make him want to try a spell like that he wasn't ready for to attempt to kill you. He was
I don't know.
apparently fed up in just 1 week.
I don't know. I was only having some harmless fun, so I couldn't say what it was.
Yeah, John Luke, me and my character are genuinely baffled by that. I know that I mean like because I'm not saying it's not possible because I'm sure there's cases. I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine. But um, then again, they are locked in the same academy the whole time, so maybe it was just every hour on the hour.
Mm-hmm.
But could you imagine a kid, like at school had not being able to take it anymore? And he's like, "Well,
Mm-hmm.
what happened?" Well, you see, for this 1 week, a week.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm not trying to undermine bullying. I know that
Mm-hmm.
I cannot I do not know. I'm trying to imagine what she could have done, and I'm genuinely curious. So when I asked her, that was a genuine question.
I am
Mm-hmm.
genuinely curious. Me and my character are both genuinely curious about that. Um, uh, well, I've heard of your family. I don't know much about them other than they attempted to play to win.
We did, and we might not have succeeded mainly, but we'll come back. Bigger and better
Hmm.
than ever.
Are you shooting for royalty, or what is it your family ultimately wants?
Oh. I think the idea is to eventually get back to ruling Waterdeep.
Wait, did they used to rule Waterdeep?
Oh, well, at least in a way, we were the most influential family, noble family who ran Waterdeep.
Hmm.
And anybody who got into in our way disappeared.
Due to the spells, the auto whatever they call them,
Mm.
the outsiders, beyonders. What are they called, John Luke?
Oh, it could be because of the ones people we summoned from the far realms.
Far realms. That's it. I genuinely find it. I find it very interesting that nobles can even be nobles without having power behind them, like real power.
Hmm.
There's people out there that can kill 100 men. I've always felt odd to me to have people sitting around and having to rely on others to defend themselves with adventurers like that running around. Your family doesn't seem to have that issue though, do they?
Hmm. Not
They're all
necessarily.
they're all they're all people of they're all people of strength, aren't they?
Yeah,
Do I get that idea, John Luke, or is she just bullshitting?
at
Like,
least she believes it.
okay.
We are people of pedigree.
But pedigree doesn't help without strength. Anyone can kill you if you don't have the strength. You can eat well on this table all you want, but if you don't have magic and bound and people bound by magic, or being not being people, things bound by magic, looking to things, anyone could just walk into this room and, well, I don't want to say, I won't, I don't want to be rude, so I won't say it, but you understand what I mean.
Hmm. So, are you threatening to?
No, no, I am not threatening. I'm simply pointing out that that it only makes sense your strategy would work. That your family strategy would even have a chance of walking, due to the fact that most nobles rely only on pedigree.
Well, at least somebody sees something.
Now, what do you hope to learn here out
I
of
haven't the
curiosity?
faintest idea.
You've only been here a
Apparently,
week.
I've learned what it takes to get somebody to want to kill you in a week. Give me a moment. I gotta see what Demi is barking about.
Okay.
Alrighty. So,
My character laughs at that, and I suppose learning what not to do is just as important, or
or what?
can have value.
Or the most effective methods to do so if you know that they're going to kill themselves in the attempt.
True, but you can never be too certain with those things.
Hmm.
He might have actually, well, he might have actually have done something as foolish as to kill you and himself.
Hmm.
If that creature got out.
That's true.
Yeah, she's a bitch. You seem pretty civil with me, though.
Hmm. Well, I don't know.
Civil is, yeah, no, civil. I'll say that.
Hmm. I don't know.
It's probably a better word.
Something tells me that you might also come from some kind of good station, not one of the common rabble.
Yeah, John Luke, I do wear Fey armor.
Yeah, you wear
Pretty
fair.
nice Fey armor, yeah. Even take away my weirdness, I do look like someone with, stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice meeting you.
Mm, charmed.
Actually, what do you know of the other students here? I am curious of your opinion of them and the
Excuse me.
faculty.
Well, I know Hallister runs this place. Um, there is a kind of witch-like woman who kind of helps as far as the faculty. I'm not entirely sure where Hallister got all the teachers, but they're certainly interesting people. Um, as far as the other students, they're just common rabble. What's there to want to know about them?
Well, how powerful they are, for one.
Hmm. Probably couldn't be more powerful than me.
What level of spellcaster are you?
Hmm. Well, I may, um, I'm able to, let's see here. Oh, I can get to fifth level spells.
Then you start at the same playing field as they in power. But you've only been here a week, so
Hmm.
good luck on your studies then. Yeah, I'm not insulting her so much as I am telling her
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I basically am trying. I'm honestly, I don't know what I'm trying to do. I just decided to be honest with that. She said that she was more powerful than them, and I was like, not really. But also, you've only been here a week, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm
So where do you go now?
gonna see about finding the red mage.
Okay. You've
Someone
had.
with no opinion, someone with no opinion on people that on people that don't have pedigree is
Mm-hmm.
not someone you're gonna find a lot of information from.
You remember going through those doors up above you.
Hmm.
You'll find him.
No, I don't.
Yeah, that's what you were told.
Oh, I see. I thought you said I was here before.
No.
Like I remember going now.
Nah.
Okay. So I see him heal.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, cool. Um, yeah. You see the red wizard sitting about. He looks like he's waiting for somebody. And when you walk through the doors, he just goes, "Oh, you're the new guy. Hi."
Indeed.
You see the will-o-wisps with him, though you suspect they're expecting to be invisible.
And hello to you.
So
You are. And is he wearing red robes?
he is wearing red robes.
You a nihilist?
Yeah, I'm Nihilus.
Hmm. Wonder what he thinks of my body.
So, you just trying to meet all the fellow students, or?
Yes.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Good to
Oh,
meet you.
have you tried testing your metal against the statues?
Don't need to. No need to test strength when you can have it grow.
True, but I mean, at the very least, if you if you test your metal against those three, you might be able to grow a little bit from it.
Hmm. Doubtful. I've been in many combats. I know my limits.
Okay, well, let me know whenever you want to. If you ever want to actually go to the spellcasting hall and throw some spells around, I'd love to watch.
I'm sure you would, from what I've heard.
Hey, did you see turbulence there anywhere?
I did.
Oh,
Why do
hmm.
you ask?
Oh, I was expecting to meet her at some point. It's fine.
Insight check?
Insight check.
24.
With the 24, you get the distinct feeling that he was and
With the wisps
with the
around.
wisps around, waiting for her to come so he could take her out while she was weak.
There are so many corpses in graveyards, you know.
Well, yeah, but I mean, not as corpses in graveyards don't have a guarantee of good specimens. You can't really, you can't really appreciate how good a specimen is until you've seen them move while they were alive.
why not just use living tools, i.e., allies and friends,
Far too unreliable. At least if they fail you,
but
at least
but
if the
more
undead fail
powerful,
you, it's more that your fault than theirs.
but more powerful and but more powerful and cost effective.
People don't tend to like red wizards.
Well, I take it other red wizards are trying to kill each other too.
Well, I mean, certainly I don't think there are many of us left,
Here's an
and
I.
I'm not gonna find too many down here.
You could always take off the red robes. No
I
one would
don't
know.
like being who I am.
Are you a red wizard or are you nihilist?
Well, I'm Nihilus, the red wizard.
Yes, it's a title.
Yeah, and I'm proud of it.
I think it's holding you back.
Maybe limitations are the key to getting more powerful.
Mm, I mean, it's holding you back from power. I've already described to you the cost effectiveness of allies and friends. You didn't disagree. You simply told me that that is not it's not cost effective for you because of your title.
Well,
Throw away the title, and it's all of a sudden can become very cost effective to go out and make allies.
well, what's the point
I'm
of trying to keep it a secret? If they find out, they feel betrayed. Much better to keep it all out in the open, and if they don't like that about me, then I can kill them or something.
What exactly is a red wizard?
Um, uh, to my knowledge, they're a bunch of like
Yeah, I'm
necromancers,
asking
I think.
him.
Oh, sorry.
Outside of people who try to conquer Sword Coast.
Well, we are red wizards are wizards who follow a specific uh, necromancer who uses his power to raise undead to conquer.
Ah, what is the Hey, John Luke, what is the word for yes men? Not yes men, but like the people who like they surround someone because they want what they have.
Oh, I can't
You know what I'm
remember.
talking about.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the word for it.
I use that word.
Hmm.
I don't think it's an insult. It just
Mm-hmm.
means that you're I mean it can be an insult depending on who you are,
Mm-hmm.
but
Hmm. He smiles. I mean, okay, if that's what you want to call it, but he's a powerful individual, and I got power from following his example.
yes. Why are you here then?
Well, there's always more power to be gained, and I heard that this was one of the better, uh, a really good school of magic, and I wanted to check it out.
And they didn't and they don't care whether you're a red wizard.
No, they don't care at all, which is awesome.
No, that was less of a question and more of a like a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Like if he went anywhere else, then he would have a problem.
I mean, I know, right? How do you get to look like that? Your eyes are very interesting.
How do you or how do I?
How do you? Like,
Hmm.
the whole magic thing with your eyes. How does that work? Is it an illusion
I'm
spell? Is it
no,
trans?
I am a sorcerer.
Oh. Mm. So you didn't have to work too hard for it.
So some keep telling me.
Oh well. You've taken care of yourself too. You good. I mean, I can't
Thank
see
you.
most of you because of the armor, but I can tell by the way you carry yourself.
And I am curious, as one who seems to be who I am curious as to one who knows um, who knows how to read basically someone good in medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who understands someone who understands bodies.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is what do you think I am?
Well,
I'm a 7'6" tall man
the
that's technically
eyes
human.
the eyes are
With
definitely giving me celestial vibes, but
actually it would give you well, funny enough, the eyes
mm-hmm.
might give him astral
Mm-hmm.
because they're astral and ethereal. Basically you can almost see through them, but when you
Mm-hmm.
see through them, it just goes on forever
Mm-hmm.
in a void of stars. It- and it's basically the astral that you're looking
Mm-hmm.
into.
Mm.
You still might say celestial.
Yeah,
I just wanted to make sure you, as a game master,
I
knew.
think he would still say celestial
Okay.
because he doesn't know what they do or what they're representing. He just knows based off of their look.
Hmm.
I mean, based off of the eyes and the cleanness of the skin, probably celestial, but I can't be sure. Normally, celestials have wings, I think, or something like that, or there's something entirely different.
Have you heard of ASMR?
Yes, they still have wings, but sometimes it's not
Wait, do they?
immediate. They do.
I thought th-
It's just
I thought they used a bonus action and they can activate wings.
yes, that's what he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
He's like, yeah, but sometimes they're not fully prevalent until they
Hmm.
activate it. I mean, you could definitely be ASMR, but wait, are your wings active right now?
No.
Okay, cool. Just double checking.
So I could be half angel,
You could be half angel.
but not necessarily.
Not necessarily. I don't know. I mean, I try not to assume or like. I'm just make. I try to make sure that it is obvious that I am making a guess, and I'm not. I'm not assuming what you are
Hmm.
based off of how you look.
What would I be half angel? What would if I was in theory half angel? What would my other half be?
I mean, based off the basic appearance, probably half human.
Are you sure human or Goliath?
Oh,
I actually asked that to you, John. I
actually,
mean,
he would
what's
probably
interesting
say Goliath.
Yeah. What's interesting is he might actually, if his medicine check is like super awesome, he'd be like, oh, he is a tall guy, but the bone structure of
Mm,
his of the cheekbones clearly
mm,
the skull clearly shows that that's human. There's a technical difference between
mm,
a human skull and a Goliath skull, and
mm.
even though this guy's big, I know the difference.
Yeah.
So
No.
I just want to check with you, like,
Mhm. No, he would say Goliath.
okay. Hmm.
Probably half Goliath.
Interesting guess. Now, what? How long have you been here?
Oh, let me see here. See here.
Yeah, honestly, those questions, John Luke, were genuinely to see how good he
Mm,
was at what he did.
mm-hmm.
Like, could he did like if he had genuinely said, "I think
Mm-hmm.
you're human," that would have super impressed me. Like, I
Yeah.
would have been like, "Holy shit, this guy's good."
Um. Let me see here. Um. I've been here. I've been here for a couple of years.
Hmm. What do you know about the child?
I know he's been here longer than me, but I mean, he seems rather pathetic, honestly. Um, been here longer than me, but still can't get past second level spells.
Mhm. And yet
I
he's the
yeah,
favorite.
which is weird. I find that weird. But hey, um, maybe nepotism.
That's fair. Perhaps he's related in some way.
Yeah.
I hadn't even considered that. Now, what do you need corpses for out of curiosity?
What do you mean?
You were going to you wanted turbulence as a corpse. That's why you're
Oh.
here.
Oh. I mean, kinda, maybe. Well, I knew that. I mean, define need.
What what made it worth the risk of making enemies?
Oh, um, there was no
Because
way she was
I know the guy doesn't care about her, but he seems very practically minded, so
Mhm.
that's really, yeah.
Well, it would have been easy to get her down, take her out quickly.
Hmm.
Um, she would have had less spells and less health. She would have been hurt and she would have been drained. Um, and with her just disappearing, I mean, sure that might have her sister look into it, but I doubt that people would really quickly find out it was me. There's so many other people who could do something like that. And
The
if she's
risk
just
was
gone,
low. The
yeah.
risk was low. I'm not denying that. What I'm asking is what were you hoping to gain from it that was worth any risk?
Well, I mean, such a fine specimen. I mean, it would be a shame to not have her as a potential thrall.
Do you change how they look when you make them your thralls?
Not really, no.
Where do you keep your thralls?
I'm not telling you. That's my secret.
Fair. But you'd never be able to take her out while at the academy.
Oh, probably not, but
Hmm.
at least not until Violence either makes the same mistake or finds a way out.
Can I ask what level of a spellcaster he was?
Um,
I don't
I
think I
don't
did.
think you did.
How powerful are you?
Oh, I can cast up to 5th level spells.
Give me a moment. Here we go. Why is it that everyone here seems to cap out at 5th level?
That is weird. I don't know. I mean, we're still learning, so we don't necessarily have to cap out. It just that might be where you just caught all of us at our point in journey. Weird turn of fate, I guess.
It's almost like I'm in a simulation, Jean-Luc.
Yeah, it's almost like you're in a game.
Now, I do have one other thing going on for me
Mhm.
that I woke up and I forgot to mention this because I should have reminded you.
Mhm.
Since I took my long rest, I have all my spells back, my spell
Yes.
slots back, which means that my aura is big.
Yes.
Yes.
Yay.
It radiates around me probably actually say it's about 2 feet.
Uh-huh.
It radiates about 2 feet when it's at full, so it
Mhm.
doesn't go past a 5 foot square.
Mhm.
Um, and it's not actual light, so yeah,
Mhm.
it in darkness you don't see it. Um, so okay. Well, I think I've met everyone but the drow.
Yeah.
Fun cast.
Yeah, fun cast.
Now, you want thralls for what? Security?
Um I mean, I wouldn't say security, honestly, but undead are sometimes nice to have around.
You can only control so many of them.
Only so many, but that's fine.
Hmm. Do you know where the Elon is? He's the only one I haven't met yet.
I don't believe I do. I gotta double check because I don't remember where Elon is or where he's supposed to be.
He's a really good drow if even the game master doesn't know where he
Yeah, I
is.
know, right? He's so good at hiding. I've even forgotten where he is.
Now, out of curiosity, does that red mage notice my robes and staff?
He would. Mhm.
I don't know if I told you this, John Luke, but I actually stand, if I recall correctly, I actually stand the average height of a Goliath.
Uh-huh. I don't know where Elon is supposed to be.
Huh.
Hmm.
Well, that's fine. I hear we're doing potions tomorrow.
Oh yes, potions.
What do you know of Worm Riddle?
Mm, rumor has it she's a hag. She's good at potions, and she's a decent teacher at potions, from what I've gathered. If you try for extra credit, she tries to make a deal.
What does extra credit give you?
I don't know.
Well,
Oh, there he is. Okay,
I think I'm going. Oh, you found him?
I found him.
I think,
He
unless he
usually
knows.
likes to hang out at the tap room.
Where's that?
If you make it past those double doors and take it a immediate left, there should be a passage to the left almost immediately after going down the hall, and it ends in a door, and that's where the tap room is.
Thank you. You said left?
Yes. And then left again. And you see, you step into tap room.
Do I see what I hope? Do I see what I hope to see, which is something I've never seen, but wanted to always see, and that is a drow tap dancer.
No.
No, oh,
You see.
actually, I never wanted to see that until now.
You see Elon sitting at a table. It has parchment strewn out. Let me see here. Uh, Doggo's going crazy. You know what? Mind if we end it here?
Sure, it's 3:55, and
Mhm.
yeah,
Okay. Well,
this has been fun.
good night.
Got to meet the cast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh,
Later. Hey, everybody, thank you for making it this far at the very least. Just want to say, hey, if you want to support my channel, it would be awesome if you liked, subscribed, commented, all that fun stuff. If you want to add a little bit of extra support on there, go to my Ko-fi channel. The link will be in the description. Right now, I don't know if the link is actually clickable or not, but I'll have the actual URL you need to go to that you can just copy and paste into the browser. But yeah, you can go to my Ko-fi page, hire me as a game master, even just like subscribe, get some little extra fun stuffs. Or I mean, you can check out my other store and see if anything there intrigues you. Just there for a little bit of extra support. I'm trying to make sure that I can keep myself self sufficient on this stuff, and every little bit helps. Um, Thank you very much for watching this, and I hope to see you in the next video.